Hi there. I've recently become very interested in the notion of entering into some triathlons. And since I've never been in one before, I thought it would be very useful to do a little bit of research. And so what I've done is I've created a map in Spinscape about triathlons, triathletes, and things that I might need to prepare for one. So you can see I started off with triathlete as the central node, and from there I have gear, I have training, rules, and races. Now if we start looking over here at the gear section, you can see I've added a watch, I've added some information about the swim, gear for the swim, gear for the bike, and then gear for the run. Now a watch is very important, I think, in training to use something that has a heart rate monitor on it. And since I'm going to be doing things with distances, biking and running and things like that, I thought it would be useful to get one that has a GPS in it. And these are the two big boys that I've found through my research. So my plan is I've created some information in the notes section, basically just the name. I've tagged this node with information that makes sense. I've also put a link to a place I could buy this particular watch from, and then I've added the attachment, which is the picture. I've actually ended up buying this particular watch, and again I just put a little bit of information, just the name in this case. I've tagged it, I've created a link to get to the actual Timex site. So what I've done is I've just started to create a little body of knowledge on this particular topic. Now if I go to the swim section, you can see that I have added information on wetsuits. So I have a couple different kinds of wetsuits that may be useful for me. Obviously I'd pick the men's version. And then if we go over to bike, you can see that I've picked out a couple different bikes that would be great for doing a triathlon. From here, you're free to add as much information inside this as you want. Maybe you got pricing information in there, maybe you put reviews in there. You could even share this map with other people that are maybe very experienced in triathlons and get their opinions on some of the different gear that you've picked out. Now we move on to the run section, and you can see I picked out a couple different shoes that are interesting to me. Barefoot running is very popular right now, and so I thought I would check out the Vibram 5 Fingers. They call it minimalist shoes. And so I'm thinking about that. And there's also a new set of a pair of Adidas shoes that have gotten really high ratings. So again, I'm just creating a body of knowledge on the topic that I'm interested in. You can see I haven't added any information into the training section yet, but if we go over to races, you can see that I have added several of the races I plan on entering this summer, their name, the date of the race, information about how long the bike is, how long the swim is, how long the run is, what time it starts, and that kind of information. So you can see I have lots of different races to choose from, and I could additionally add more, or I could subtract some of these if I decide I don't want to do them. Now on the rules section, I don't really know too much about triathlons. I haven't been in them before, and so I thought what I would do is I would use Spinscape to help pull in some information automatically for me. So I'm going to go up to the palette section and I'll click plugins, and now I have access to the various plugins that Spinscape has to offer. You can see there's some Facebook ones, there's eBay and Basecamp and Flickr and some others. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just grab Wikipedia right now, and I'm going to type in triathlon. And Wikipedia is going to go, or the plugin is going to go to Wikipedia, and it's going to search for all the information it has on triathlons. And you can see the first thing that comes back is triathlon itself, then there's Ironman triathlon and some others. So for right now, I want to just add the basic information it has on triathlon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the node that I want to add to, and I'm going to automatically add all the information that I have here. So you can see in a second it's going to parse all the information it has from Wikipedia, and it's going to pull it into this map automatically. And you can see it pulled in a whole bunch of information and it parsed it for me. So you have history, the modern triathlon, you have Ironman over here, and what it does is it automatically puts the information, the text information from Wikipedia into the node itself. So you can see it's got data about the triathlon. It actually even has the link for you to go directly to that particular section. So this is my map on triathlons. I hope it's interesting to you, and I hope it serves as a good model for you in whatever you're interested in.